Hello, fellow preppers and folks who are interested in getting ready for whatever's to come, big or small. My name's David. I'm the preparedness therapist, where we focus on things that are psychological in nature and all things related to that, emotional, sociological, groupthink, things like that. Got a new book coming out. It's going to be about Sun Tzu, and he wrote a book called The Art of War. It's probably somewhere around 2,500 years old. The military has found favor with that. They study that quite a bit. But it's also found a foothold in business and sports psychology, in politics, and also now in preparedness. There's a lot of principles that he reviews that are related to preparedness. And so what I've done is create a book with 13 chapters in it, 13 main principles, with an introductory and a concluding chapter in the book, and review some of the principles that Sun Tzu taught that we as preppers can utilize. And it's kind of a fun read. I tried to make it somewhat humorous in there. We talk about planning and leadership, in which he talks about. So I relate the principles from his book, The Art of War, to prepping today. There's a lot about dynamics of conflict that he reviews. And of course, in preparedness situations, there's going to be conflicts between different individuals within groups as well as different groups. So we talk about that. We're going to talk about having victory without direct combat if possible. I'm a Christian and I espouse Christian principles. And to me, if there's any way that we can win without any kind of direct confrontation or conflict or combat, that's what I want to have happen. It's not always possible. In fact, sometimes others make it not possible at all. And so we need to be prepared for that. We don't want to be weak people. We need to be stronger than the evil that's out there. But we're going to review some of the principles of conflict and trying to have victory without direct combat. Part of that is knowing ourselves and others. That's a big thing in psychology, is self-awareness. And so that's what we're going to talk about too. And Sun Tzu addresses that in his book, The Art of War. We'll relate that to preparedness. We'll talk about strategy, which is big in war and conflict. And how can you utilize strategy to minimize conflict? How can you utilize strategies so that you're more prepared and enter whatever situation comes our way without fear and anxiety? We're going to talk about deception. And at first glance, deception seems like a icky, negative, evil kind of thing. But we're going to talk about some of the positive uses of deception. Feigning weakness is one of them. And misleading people, getting them off track. So we're going to talk about the positive uses of deception. We're going to talk about gathering intelligence. And I've got a whole course on that I'm creating. A course for normal, everyday, average citizens on espionage, on being a spy. And that I hope to come out with that pretty soon, as well as with the book. We're going to talk about morale. Morale is really an important thing, isn't it? If people give up, then there's not going to be any prep left in them. There's not going to be any fight left in them. And so we're going to talk about leadership, how leaders can help with the morale, what leaders can do to make the individuals, or encourage the individuals to go forward with faith and not fear, and have their head up. So I look forward to introducing this book to you, The Art of War, Sun Tzu, the principles, and how it relates to preparedness. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, please, and let your other friends know and family about this. The more of us who are prepared, the better off we'll all be. Thanks for watching.